What type of love and legacy do we want to live? A love where people will worship us and see and say, wow, you are a great man, or a love that we will share as well, the way Mr. Ashmore is sharing with us, where we are not expecting anything back, even thank you. Because like the scripture said, Bible always said, God always said, thanks belongs to God. The only thing I need from you is God bless you. If you tell me God bless me, I'll be happy. But when you tell me thank you, I don't need thanks, because thanksgiving and honor and glory belongs to God. It's nothing to do with us. We are just caretaker of his creation. Whatever we will obtain is about taking care, because there is nothing that we will take. Like I said, I want to leave this world in a better place the way I came into it. It means he is not taking anything back. You know, that is the big change, the biggest transformation I am talking about. Something that will solve our problem. But the only thing is, are we ready to take that opportunity? Because he will provide us with the tools and services. Are we ready to take it? Because the change cannot come to you if you are not ready to participate. You must come in and participate for the change to take effect. You know, he can only create the platform for all of us, but we must take that opportunity, you know, jump in and say, yeah, this is good. And then start to learn how to create and leave our own lasting impact as well in a genuine way, the way Mr. Ashmupara has shown us.
Step out of your comfort zone. I stepped out of my comfort zone my whole life, because in school, I was most likely not to succeed. Okay. I hated school. I can't even remember a teacher. But when I got out into the world, reality set in and said, yo, what do you do now? It's not a free ride. And I pushed myself. I made myself do stuff I did not feel comfortable doing. And I want to tell you something. If you step out of your comfort zone once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, it's like a drug. You'll want to do it. You'll want to push yourself. Because I'll tell you what, the worst thing that can happen to any of us is to live 80 years and never lived. I don't want to, when success floats down on you and Unpassive starts to have an impact that you can actually touch and feel, shut the front door. Nobody will be safe. But it'll be a good thing. And I'm telling you, people need, they obviously need it, but they don't know it yet. Remember, no doesn't always mean no. No means I'm scared to death. If I say no, I'm safe. You walk in with confidence and they believe you. People will believe you when you talk, if you believe what you're saying and you believe in yourself. When I talk, if 5 people believe it, great. If 5 don't, too bad for them. That's not my problem. I can't change them. But one of you might be able to. Listen, we're all different. Somebody needs to hear from Engineer Shashanti. Somebody needs to hear from Gene. Together is going to make it bigger. Listen, if a handful of people started up with Ash Mufara, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, if a million people, 1.4 just invite 1 in a year, we're doubled. That's not what's going to happen. When success lands on you, they're going to come ask. You never mention money. Money doesn't motivate anyone. It's temporary. You ever get a raise? Next week, when you pay the bills, that raise doesn't mean squat. It doesn't mean anything. Life-changing events mean something. What you can give, what happens to you means something. In Unpassive, the future of Unpassive is us. Chase you 3 years from now. The bad news is you'll never catch you. The good news is while you're chasing you, you get better every single day. Don't rely on everybody else. And one more thing, and I promise I'm done. Step out of your comfort zone. I stepped out of my comfort zone my whole life because in school, I was most likely not to succeed. Okay. I hated school. I can't even remember a teacher. But when I got out into the world, reality set in and said, yo, what do you do now? It's not a free ride. And I pushed myself. I made myself do stuff I did not feel comfortable doing. And I want to tell you something. If you step out of your comfort zone once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, it's like a drug. You'll want to do it. You'll want to push yourself. Because I'll tell you what, the worst thing that can happen to any of us is to live 80 years and never lived. You should die, and I know there's evil things happen, and some of us die in a really bad shape, but deep in here, you could die with a smile. I did everything I could do, everything I wanted to do. And don't compare to somebody else. 2 important days. I forgot who said it. It's the day you're born and the day you find out why. Me doing what I do in Unpassive, that's my why. There'll be, whatever you can do, whatever feels good to you, you'll know it. But don't be shy. Don't compare to somebody else. I'm not Brad Pitt, no matter how much I try. So I don't try. I'm Marty DeGarmo, and I'm going to learn what I can, be who I can, and help other people. Listen to me, what you got to do, some people, they live in a very small circle, right? I've gone through this before. When we're born, we believe we could be anything. Do you remember? I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to fly jets.